countdown then. Hey, hello everyone. Hi. Thanks for joining in. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes before starting. I just think there are a couple of more people to join. We'll just start in a bit. All right. Hi guys. Sorry for the hiccup. Can you guys all see me and hear me? Okay, perfect. All right. I'll just start off right now. So, guys, I just want to tell the relationship between 915 and Grow, right? So, 915 is a product of Grow, and for you to sign in to 915, the first thing that you'd be requiring is your Grow's account. You need to be a Grow user first, and your FNO should be enabled. Once that is done, what you need to do is give me a second. I'm just sharing my screen. Guys, can you all see my screen? All right, perfect. So once we are here right now, what you're seeing, this is the landing page of 915.trade. So give me a second. Perfect. So while we are here, the first thing to do is you click on get started with 915. Once done, it'll ask you for your email ID. So once we are in, what I'll do is, um, just a second. I'm entering my password. All right, guys. So we are in right now. So this is how your platform would look once you join in. And the first thing that I'd want to show at this level is this particular landing page that we see here, right? So you can see multiple different layouts that you can see here, but we'll get to that. But before that, I just want to tell you the unique thing about 915. I think a couple of you have already been trading with 915, and those who are new, right? This is the landing page that you start off with. Now here it says start from scratch, right? What does that mean? What we want to do is we just click on start from scratch and it pops a bunch of widgets. Now these are some of the things that you'd want to add, and then whatever you deem fit, you just add only that, right? So let me start off with one chart. So this is how it'll look, right? And now probably I'll add one more chart. These are the two charts that I've added. And what I can do is, this is the only terminal probably right now which can enable you customization to the fullest extent, right? By customization, I'll show you what I mean. So I can actually drag and drop things here. I can resize the things as per my need. Furthermore, if I need more charts, I can add them as well. I've added 4 different charts right now, right? But then this doesn't look good. What I can do is I can move this down here, drag and drop, and then move it. So now this is how I can place 4 different charts. Now, furthermore, I can again resize or reshape this particular aspect of the widget. Now, this is how it looks. 4 different charts for me. Now, this is a basic setup. Now, probably most of you must be acquainted with this. What we can do is I can change this to a daily time frame, then this to a 15-minute time frame, this to a 5-minute time frame, and later on a 1-minute time frame. So this is the setup that I can create. Furthermore, now if I want an additional layout to see, what I can do is and I'll create a new one. Now with this, what I want to show is let's start a term. Let's start off with a chart and then add a couple of widgets. Probably I want to see open interest, right? I add open interest to my screen, and now with this, I can drag and drop or resize the open interest tab. Now I can further expand this. Now this is how it looks, right? With open interest, let's see what is happening with open interest, right? Right now the market is at 24,634, and at the 24,650 strike, that is the at the money, we have about 8.4 lakhs of call open interest, and whereas put you have 33.6 lakhs. So you see that there is huge amounts of put also being there in the markets right now. And just sorry, give me a second, it got refreshed. Perfect, right? So you can compare different strikes and figure out how much OI is there at every particular level. Furthermore, now if you see the chart right now, you see that a lot of call open interest has been added since morning. That is 9:15 to 12:39 at the current moment right now. If I can further do one more thing, that is I can look at what is the open interest since the last, what time is it, 12 o'clock, right? From 12 to 12:39, how has the open interest panned out? So you see there are still a lot of calls being added in the last 39-40 minutes, right? So this helps us in understanding how the market works and what is the current expectation of the market, right? So to see this, I can further reduce this. I can see my chart, and the same is visible on the chart as well, right? We have been having a downtrend today. It market started off from here and all the way came until 24,639 levels. Now This is one tool, the open interest tool, that you can use. Now if I were an option seller, the other thing that I want to see is a straddle chart. So I'll just add on, go here and click on the straddle chart that you're seeing right here. I'll click on it, and this is how it'll look. Now again, what might happen here is things are not looking all clean for me. I need it to be much more structured. So what I can do is I can drag this and put it around in this tab set. Now I can switch between straddle and open interest, right? So I just come to my straddle, and this is how my straddle is looking today. That is currently the straddle premium for Nifty 50, that is the 9 September expiry, is trading at 178, right? So how do I make use of this information, right? Straddle charts are a combination of call option and put option prices plotted together. That's it, right? So another interesting thing about our straddle charts is that you can switch between candlestick charts and line charts. Furthermore, our uh, straddle charts are continuous in the sense that, for example, I want to see how much overnight decay did I get, right? So you see, this is 4th September, that is yesterday. I can check at, give me a second. All right. See, at 1528, that is yesterday, 1529, the price was trading at 197.7, and at around 9:15, it started trading at 173.7. So I can also visualize the premium decay overnight. How much premiums did the market factor in, right? Or how much decay did it happen overnight? These are some of the things that I'll be able to see. Furthermore, with straddle charts, another interesting thing that you can see is, see, the premiums are not decreasing for a while. If you see this, since 10:35 all the way till now, more or less the premiums are flat. Now why is the case, right? Probably the market is anticipating a move, and now if you see, the market is also at a crucial level. This would be a very good time for market to rebound or probably break down if it's at such a juncture wherein the straddle premiums show that there is some expectation of volatility here. That's the reason the premiums have not decayed since morning. So this is how you end up understanding or interpreting straddle premiums, right? So this is one way. Again, there are multiple ways to do so. Furthermore, with our straddle charts, another interesting thing that you can do is you can overlay the spot. Now with this, you can look and imagine when exactly is the straddle premiums shooting up, right? So that is something that you'll be able to visualize. um, that is, if you see here at this juncture around 10:09, the premium started increasing. That is because in the markets you had seen that the price started crashing. So the expectation of volatility pushes the premiums up, and that's exactly what you are able to see with option premiums, that is straddle prices. This is a reflection of how exactly the market is expecting volatility. Again, this is a proxy for volatility, it's not exactly volatility. You can use this as a tool to figure out, to gauge the market movements, right? This is one thing. Now furthermore, I also want to show that we are able to place trades directly on chart. What we can do is, here if you see, I can click here and then place an order. Just a second, sorry, this was Nifty, so I'll have to change my instrument, right? Let me just do that. For that, I'll just add my option chain, right? I'm going to remove straddle chart and open interest. Let me keep it to just option chain. And with option chain, you see call LTP, put LTP, and strike. Now typically, this is all the information that you see at most platforms, but what we have done is, if I can expand this, right, I can see the whole arena of data points. That is, I have my call OI, put OI, I have my put delta, call delta, theta, IV, and gamma, right? So these are things that would be very valuable for an option trader, and this is something that you can use to make sense or make interpret your data and all of that, right? Now furthermore, I can also customize this, right? That's the amount of flexibility that we've gotten in here at 915, that you'll be able to place things which are important to you. For example, let's say I'm not someone who would want to visualize IV. I don't understand how IV works. I don't want to look at it. I probably don't even want to see gamma and vega. I just want to focus on things that matter to me. Probably delta and theta are the only two things that I'd want to keep an eye on, and those are the things that you can add. Furthermore, I can even restructure this. I can push what is needed for me what is more important, I can bring things around that way, right? Now what I've done is, after the strike, after LTP will always be first, guys. So you will not be able to move that, because you we'd want everyone to get a sense of how the price is behaving, which is why LTP will remain fixed. But then after that you can move around things, right? Now I can add my OI data back, prioritize OI, or I can put on anything that matters to me. And with this I'll just click back, and this is, we're back to our terminal setup that we have right now. And yes, so now what I can do is, I can click any instrument here. Let's say, suppose I will, I feel like buying a call option. What I do is I click this at the money. Now when I do this, I get my at the money chart on my left hand side. That is the chart setup here. Guys, all good so far? Any questions? If so, please put it in the comment section, I'll answer them accordingly. But if not, I'll just follow through things. Now what I've done here is I can place a buy order directly from here. If I do this, my order card pops up, and then, for example, I can just do buy here. Another interesting thing you see here is this will be visualized on the chart directly as to what is the current P&L looking like, what is the quantity that you're trading, and all of that. So this really helps me understand my trades better. And furthermore, I can also place my stop loss. What I can do is I go here, click here, and I can set a stop. Right now, I have my trade and I have my stop loss set. Furthermore, what I can do is move around my stop loss as and when the market moves. For example, let's say the market moves in my direction, I can trail the stop loss as and when it's needed. Now, if you see the market barely moved, I mean, we have about 135, 187 points P&L currently going on. So, as and when the market moves, I can just trail it, and you just modify sell, and then it keeps trailing the way you want, right? That's the beauty of trading on charts right now here with the 915 that we have. And there are a bunch of other tools to explore, but I'd want you guys to check out 915 and then figure out things, because customization, the more I show, I mean, I feel it's better for you guys to have a look around and then customize things for yourself and experience the beauty of customization. And I would love for you guys to explore that, right? So this is about our customization and open interest and style chart, which we spoke about. Right now, I have our product manager Ayush is going to come in and going to show another interesting setup, which is Scalper Zone, right? So that is something which is super unique and one kind of a platform that we've built, and I'd love for you guys to take a look at it. So I'll just invite Ayush over. So he'll just be here. Give me a second.
Hello. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Uh, we are talking about Scalper. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just. I hope you guys have heard about the what you have said, but I'll just go from scratch again, just quickly on the Scalper zone. I click on the Scalper zone. I would be able to see my position tab, orders tab, option chain on the right hand side. On the main side, we would be able to see the Scalper as a widget. In Scalper as a widget, what we are able to see the spot chart in the middle. Left side, it's a call chart always being reflected. On the right hand side, you would be able to see the put chart. Along with this, you can also able to change the underlying based on whatever you want to trade on. And with that, we all have an option to change your expiry as well. All whatever you change the expiry and underlying, it will reflect in all the chart that you are seeing on the top. With this, what I'll do, I'll first go to Sensex because that's what I like to trade on. In Sensex, I want to make a view of what it has to be, and for that I'll first go to the maximize view of the scalper as a widget because I want to focus on. So on the top right side you would be able to see maximize as a widget icon. I would be able to click on that. After that I would want to see the spot chart, and feels like market it's might take a rebound right now. I would want to buy call, but now how do I remove the put chart? I would just go out and disable the put chart from here, and it will only show me the call chart along with the spot chart, and I would be able to place any trade. There are a lot of different options that we can place on trades. We can either directly click on the buy of the trade and click on buy. This is one way. After clicking on this, you would be able to see the your PNL reflecting in the contract chart itself. And as you can see, it's going up as of now. The trades are going in the right direction, what we had thought, but not. So what I would want to also do is to set a stop loss order here. But before putting a stop loss order, I would also want to show you the instant order placement from the charts. How you go about it, just click on settings. In the setting itself, you would be able to go on the trading menu. In the trading menu, you just check box on instant order placement, click on OK, and here now whatever order you are going to place on the charts, that would be instant, that would be one click execution. I'll just click on the stop loss order that I want to place. I just click 365 sell stop loss order. This is the stop loss order that I have placed as of now. I can also modify this order from the chart itself, that is trailing. After this, if I don't want to see the spot chart, I only want to see the call chart, I'll just move the spot as well. So right now I'm only able to see the spot. And since you don't want to see the bottom panel, you want the chart to be much bigger than the current one, what you can just do is you can just collapse this the order panel. So now you're trading from charts. You can close your position from right this side. You can even cancel your open order. You can also place a one more order on your chart itself. Along with that, if you know the shortcuts, which is like shift up for placing the call by call, I'll do it right away. I'll This is instant order placement. You can see my quantity has been changed to 40. Now I also need to modify the quantity for stop loss. I'll just click on modify and then just increase the quantity to 40, and it's been modified. That's it. It's as simple as this to trade on charts itself. Along with this, you would be able to just see the chart as a bigger screen, and this will help you to trade on charts along with fast one click execution on the scalper zone. So this was about scalper zone. Just few more things that just to be make sure is the full view, that you can go into focus mode or not based on everything that you see. If you want to exit your position not from the charts, if you want to exit from the position tab, you can directly just click on the fast exit that you can see on the right hand side. You can just directly click on exit and you would be able to exit your position which is open in the market right now. uh, yes, this was more about scalper zone. And now I would also want to showcase you one more feature that we have recently launched, which our team has been really working on, is PNL charts. PNL charts is something uh, PNL chart is something which we you can see your past trades. I hope you would be able to see my screen. Uh, Overall PNL charts, this is something that user would be able to see their PNL over the day itself, how the PNL has been reflected. Initially, I was in losses, but I could have, I was more resilient and I was more taking the market to be in the right direction, which I was thinking, and that's why I took few bets, which was in right. I went to a profit of 8,000 today, and later it dipped when the market fell. right? I can even know the timelines when the spot was there at that time, and after that I squared off my position, and now you can see the flat line here. I booked a profit of 4k. So this is what it will help you to understand in terms of your trading style. uh, I just want to take a pause right now and would want to see if there is any question so far. Please put it on the chat itself. We would be able to answer it immediately. Uh, yes, this is not right now. This penal chart is not dynamic. It's something which will reflect after 1 minute. But our team is really working hard to put this real time as well. So it will help you to see how your PNL has been reflected real time with the charts. Right now it's 1 minute delayed, but your overall PNL on the top, this would be real time. On the header, what you're seeing. Any more question on the feature itself on the terminal? I'll just come back to the basic terminal now. In this, we are going to explore more things as of now. And if I would want to see show you option chain itself, you would be able to see your position tabs and you would be able to place your basket order as well. So a lot of users were also asking about how we can I'll first move this option chain to here so that I can easily be able to see the option chain. And yeah, a lot of users were asking about how you can build strategies on 915, and that's how exactly you just need to enable the basket toggle from here. After enabling the basket toggle, you just want to make a strategy maybe on delta or maybe on IV, whatever you do. Right now I'll just try to make a strangle. I'll just first select sell order and then sell off on the call side. I'll also select hedges for my trades. This is a strategy which I have made with the 4 contracts. This is something that I would be able to see right now. Max profit showing me 3,700. Max loss is 3,700, which is like 1:1 risk and reward ratio. It's a quite good strategy to place right now. I would, and if you need to multiply the quantity directly for all the contracts, you just need to click on the multiply on the top. You just click on double. If you also need to add future in this, you would be able to add that as well. And you just click on place, and that's how you place the strategy for your orders. And you will see your position being reflected as strategy as well. And going live now, you have 2 positions. One is of Nifty, one is of Sensex, and you can see both of them. In Sensex you only have one, and in Nifty you have a strategy which is being there. I don't want to. Yeah, that's it. Guys, any more questions, you just reach out to us on the WhatsApp channel that we have pinned on the YouTube section. And yeah, that's about the session for today. But we would love you guys to trade on 995.trade. Just explore the platform. It has much more potential to the customization bit. Along with that, we are building features which really traders want. The team is full of traders who are trading on a daily basis and trying to build features for them and for the users out there. Yeah. Thank you.